Now, this is an update to the story that came out of West Goshen Township, Pennsylvania, of the young 18-year-old sister by the name of Bianca Roberson. Now, you remember in that initial video that savage NeanderThug was merging onto the same lane as 18-year-old Bianca Roberson. And that savage NeanderThug decided to pull out a gun and shoot that sister in the head. She ended up crashing her car, losing her life. Well, due to the intense pressure from social media, many people got involved to try to find this NeanderThug, and he turned himself in.
Finding David Desper had become the top priority. West Goshen Township Police, Chester County officials, they were using every resource, including the help of the public. A resource we're being told today was invaluable.
The use of social media in both directions, both in us getting the information out and receiving information. We received hundreds, if not thousands, of tips.
And police say they're still looking for help.
Anybody with information as far as his habits, where he worked.
The crime he's now accused of is described by Chester County DA Tom Hogan as savage. That he shot and killed 18-year-old Bianca Roberson from his red pickup truck.
As Bianca was merging down from 2 lanes to 1, there was a man in a red pickup truck also merging down. And they jockeyed for position, and he wasn't happy. So he pulled out a gun and shot Bianca in the head.
Roberson's brother spoke to us about his arrest.
I thought that I would feel a relief or, excited and happy. I mean, I was happy, but then I started to feel down.
At this point, not much is known about the 28-year-old from Trainer. Hogan says he worked as a well and pipe driller for local businesses. And this is Desper's home. The grass here overgrowing the mailbox. Some of the windows have been sealed up with cinder blocks and cement. Window panes on one of the doors also shattered. We know his pickup was found outside this home on Huntington Farm Drive in Glen Mills. No word on the connection. We also spoke with Desper's attorney, Dan McGarrigle. He says Desper came to his office to turn himself in. Investigators say the pressure coming down from social media and the public outcry likely pushed Desper to do so.
When we went to houses to ask questions, they knew why we were there. They were very willing to help.
Now, I had a chance to look into David Andrew Desper's background. And that home that you saw, he completely ruined that home. That home was built in the 1930s. It didn't look like that when they bought it back in toward the end of 2011. I mean, that home is destroyed now. I mean, he's a straight savage. You saw the yard. If you can't cut your yard, it's something that's so simple. It says a lot about you. And he got all the cinder blocks in the house. He's just crazy as hell. See, that's why I said many times, some people don't need a firearm. And I guarantee you, if they had some sort of mental test for people to have a firearm, or if they have any racial animosity, they should be having a firearm as well. These people arming themselves up. He was legal to carry, and he thinking he's going to run around just killing people. Now, they run around saying that these are road rage incidents. That is the new narrative that's going on in America. Road rage. Even when you have things happening to other people, it's constantly road rage. But it's amazing how this road rage is only being targeted toward black people or Muslims or other groups of people. It's not a coincidence that that's happening. We know that. We know the climate in this country. We know about the alt-right. We know about all these Facebook groups, how they talk about and fantasize about harming and killing black people. And he targeted that sister. I know exactly what he did. They charged him with first degree and third degree murder. And he needs to go to prison for the rest of his life for that crap. Because that was very uncalled for, but it doesn't matter to them because he's evil. He's a straight evil. He's not human. He's a hybrid. We know that. Because no one in their right mind would do something like that. Who gonna get that upset and want to kill people? No, you saw it was a black girl and you decided to do something. This is why a lot of you who are caping for those kind of guys, those feminists and swirlers in our community, you never come out and say nothing when these sisters get harmed or killed by these savage NeanderThugs. Don't say a word, but you're so quick to attack black men. That's why every chance I get, I'm saying something about y'all. Because in this climate, We can't deal with no feminists and the swirlers that hate black men in our community, because speak up on this stuff too. Because one thing about us, we talk about it all, whether it happened to sisters or it happened to brothers. We don't sit up there and get quiet when it happens to one side. And you can get pissed off and make your videos if you want to. I know you like to do that. But the thing is, you're not saying nothing when these sisters are dying. Charlena Lyles out of Seattle didn't say nothing. Anytime these Caucasian males harm or kill a sister, y'all quiet. This sister, quiet. Don't say nothing. It's like y'all don't exist, feminists in our community. But this story just sad no matter what. Even though you turned yourself in, it don't bring that young sister back. And that's a tragedy that I hope the family could eventually with time, you know, get through, because I wouldn't know how to feel if I lost my daughter like that. Because I know if that savage NeanderThug had did that to my daughter, I tell anybody that the policeman better get you before I do. That's the only thing I'm gonna say, because I go to jail defending mine in a heartbeat. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Share the video, like the commentary, subscribe for more news stories.